Hanuman, the monkey god. See, my neighbor in Verulam, Mr. Naidu of the Divine Life Society, a little older than myself. This man, he invites me to his home for a cup of tea. As soon as I build my house, he calls me. So I go along, sit down in his library, and he had more books on religion than in the Gandhi Library in Queen Street. So when I saw all those books, and being in the Divine Life Society, I'm asking him, I says, you know, Mr. Naidu, this Hanuman, you know, this monkey god, I said, was he a animate creature, you know, flesh and blood, or was he a machine, a robot? So he says, no, he was animate, you know, something like us, flesh and blood. I said, was he alone by himself, or did he have wife and children? So he said, no, he also had wife and children. You know, there was a breed of them. I said, what happened to them? I says, you know what? Today in India, we have hundreds of different breeds of monkeys in India. But there is not one Hanuman breed. This breed is not there in India. And it's not there. You know, this is like an Apollo, like a Hercules. You know, big thing like that. You know, but with a monkey face and with the tail of a monkey. Not like the vervet monkeys you find in the Burman bush. You know, the little things. No. This is like a giant Apollo, Hercules, like that. What that sing? Tiger sing. You know, all like that, tiger sing. To carry big rocks and, you know, put into the ocean. Those little monkeys, you know, while they were throwing those little stones, if there were those little monkeys like the vervet monkeys, still that causeway wouldn't have been completed. You know? So you need somebody big. So I'm asking now, what happened to them? Mr. Naidu, what happened to them? I says, you know, we have a written history. India, 5,000-year-old. So, if a flying saucer came and took them away, it must be written somewhere. An atom bomb fall and destroyed them all, there must be something written in our history. Mr. Naidu, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look it up for me. He says, yes, Mr. Didat, I'll look it up for you. After a month, I visit him again. I said, Mr. Naidu, did you find anything? He said, no, not yet. I'll look for it. I said, okay. Diwali comes along, I go again. I said, Mr. Naidu, did you find anything? He says, no. I says, you know what? I said, there was no such thing as a Hanuman breed of monkeys. So, but my book says so. It can't lie. I said, no, I'm not telling your book is a liar. Your book is not lying. But there was no such thing as a Hanuman breed of monkeys. So what makes you to say that? I said, you see, if there was such a thing, they would be in the front of our eyes all the time that these are the monkey gods that help our God. Again and again, every time you see, you say, Salam, he helped our God. This guy's retrieved our wife, God's wife. You can never forget. Every time you see them, you say, these are the benefactors of our God. But there's no such thing. You know why? Because there was no such thing. But what about my book? I said, no, your book is not lying. I said, you see, I am an Aryan, my nation. We are the Aryan nation. As Muslims, this is rubbish. It counts for nothing. But to him, I said, look, my nation is an Aryan nation, a master race. And we were looking down upon your people as Vanaras. Vanaras means monkeys. Like the Afrikaner, he calls the African Babujan. So what is Babujan? Babujan means baboon. What is baboon means monkey. You ask him who's doing his gardening for you, says the Babujan. So who's working in the mines for you, says the Babujan. But he's talking about the poor African. He's not Babujan. Similarly, we were calling you people Vanaras. Vanaras mean Vandaras. Vandaras mean monkeys. You see? So Rama goes to one of your people, nice people, kind-hearted people, one of your chiefs, your Mkosi. You know, your Mkosi, like Mkosi Buthelezi. He says, your Mkosi. He says, look, man, my father kicked me out of my kingdom, and somebody stole my wife. I want you to help me. Oh, I said, he's happy. He said, look, you give me a helping, and I'll also do that. So he takes his troop of monkeys, and they build a causeway. Right. And they go and get themselves killed, and they did the job. They retrieved Sita. Right. But now, in the mind of Rama, he says he's made a monkey out of the guy. They had their own food. They slaved for 12 years, free of charge. For nothing. They did it. You know, they're such good people, the Tamils and the Telugus. They did the job. So in the minds of the arrogant fellow, he said, we made monkey out of this fellow. We used them and he did for nothing, everything. His food, his labor, everything. He did the job. And when he went into battle, so many got killed. For what? For a foreign race. So he said, we made monkeys out of them. So that's what the wise man wrote. He says, these Vanaras, these monkeys, these Babujans, you know, the king among them, Hanuman, he was like this and like that, and he did, and he brought his people, and they worked like lightning. So now the artist, There were no photographers there. So the artist now, he says, man, they were Vanaras. But you know, little Vanaras like the one in Burman Bush, they can't build a causeway. So you must give him a big build. Tiger Singh size, everybody. Right? Then he said, but he was a Vanara, so they make a monkey face. And he says, a Vanara, so they give him a tail. But there was no, I said, you know that Vanara, that Hanuman is you. You. Yeah. And my God, every learned man I have spoken to, I said, in the absence of another theory, you have to accept my theory, that this is it, that you are the Hanuman breed, you. In the minds of my people, even now, you know, the Banyan, he looks down upon the Hindustani. The Hindustani looks down upon the Tamil and the Telugu. As what? These are all bunny monkeys, man. So this is what it is, you see. So things like this can happen. You know, over a period, you add frills and you put, you know, give the guy a monkey face and then you give him a tail, all that. But all these things didn't exist. These are the Tamils and the Telugus, poor chaps. They have made monkeys out of them. Free them from that. Free them, and in freeing them is benefit for us. You're actually freeing yourself by freeing them. And once you allow them to be Christianized, I tell you, you know, the respect that they have for us. At the moment they have respect. The Hindu has respect. I'm not talking about your competitors in the lakhs. That's different. I'm talking about the ordinary man, the ordinary Hindu, the Tamil, the Telugu, the Naidu, the Pillai, the Governor, the Mudli. He has got respect for you. As soon as it's Christianized, finished. Now he wants to make nest in your head. Now he knows you're going to go to hell. At the moment that the Sulla fellow is guru, ask him, and I'm telling him, and he agrees.